Right, what's up guys, JJ Richards here, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are at another gym. So I think this is episode 4 of the UK gym tour, trying to find some of the best gyms in the UK. So today, as you can see, we are at Sups Gym, which is in Weston, super-mare. So it's about a 55-minute drive, but this was actually recommended to me by Dean White, who is the owner of Falcon Fitness. Apparently got some really cool bits of kit in here. So we're gonna go in today, hit a back workout. Hopefully we've got some sick kit. So let's go inside and have a look what they've got.
He's looking at me like, what the hell?
It's like amazing, it's like random. It's good, isn't it? It's kind of like amazing here. There's loads of like different rooms. It's all like segregated. Obviously, it's like a powerlifting bit. They've got a leg bit, a chest bit, a back bit. Like every time you go into a room, there's like another little hidden room off it with like, yeah, it's awesome. I love it. It's great. So this is this is obviously the leg room. The Atlantis leg press. That's so sweet. It's literally like never ending. It's like gym heaven. Another hidden room. Right, so this probably has to be one of the best leg equipped gyms I've seen for a long, long time. So they've got so much kit. They've got the leverage squat here, which that's actually a Weston bit of kit. They've got the hack squat. Don't actually know what make that hack squat is, but it looks like an absolute beast. And moving over here, they've got the Panata, which is almost like a hack squat leg press combined. It's actually really good. I had a little play with it earlier. And then over here, they've got an Atlantis leg press. They've got the Atlantis adductor. They've got loads of hamstring kit. They've got a belt squat kit. Like, this gym is absolutely insane for leg training. So I definitely think it'd be rude if we didn't come back here and hit up some legs. But this place, I absolutely love it. Right, so it's time to actually give some of this equipment a test and try and build some muscle. So we did back today. So the first movement was the Life Fitness pullover machine. Now we always like to start my workout with some form of pullover movement, just to really get the lats engaged before we move on to the compound movements. I tend to find that if I do this with a dumbbell or if I do it on a cable, it doesn't matter how hard I try, whenever I go past the point where the weight is quite heavy, it always uses a bit of triceps. But because this is all driven through the elbows, it is literally just all lat. It's a beautiful bit of equipment, but not quite as beautiful as this little bad boy. So this is the Panatta lat pull down machine. Just take a second and look how beautiful that thing is. Now, the Panatta equipment, it's almost like a combination between plate loaded and the kind of selectorized pin loaded equipment, because you can see it's got the kind of little hydraulic bits on the side that are moving, which kind of help with the movement, whereas a normal plate loaded piece of machine would literally just be on a hinge and it'd go up and down. So with this machine we did 2 working sets, and it's quite a humbling piece of kit actually, because I had 4 plates per side and I only managed 6 reps, because people that have been saying on these videos that they can't believe I go to all these gyms and I don't train hard, so I'm too busy recording. If you look, I try my hardest to make my facial expressions look like I'm trying really, really hard. But secretly, guys, I'm not trying hard whatsoever. Please don't think I train hard, because I don't. So we went on to a back off set, so I thought I would do both arms together. And I actually think I preferred this piece of equipment when I was moving both arms at the same time. I just felt like I was able to focus my body posture upright rather than twisting too much. So I did like using both arms at the same time, and you get such a nice contraction at the bottom of the movement. It is such a great piece of equipment. So this Panatta T-bar row machine is really cool. So I've just done 3 sets on it, but you could also do single arm as well. So it's got this little bar on it here. So if you want to do them both together, you can set the lock. But if you pull this out here, they move individually. So you can even do like single or double. It's awesome bit of kit. Kind of takes the swing out of it as well, because you've got the chest pad. You're not using like any hip swing momentum, so it's really good for getting that full contraction on your back. So yeah, really cool machine, this one.
If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. No. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Won't die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait.
So it is really difficult when you go into a gym like this and they've got loads of cool pieces of equipment that you just get a little bit carried away, and your workout kind of becomes very machine orientated. But I am a big fan of the old fashioned movements and the free weight movement, and I'm not going to lie, I actually stole this movement from Chris Bumstead, because I've been watching a lot of his videos recently and he's been utilising this exercise a lot, and we all saw the detail that he brought to his back at last year's Olympia, so it must have worked. So thank you, Chris Bumstead, for this one, and hopefully my back will almost look as good as yours did on the Olympia stage, but I think I've been a bit unrealistic there. But anyway, we digress. So this was the Atlantis lat pull down machine. They had the mag grips as well, which obviously I've got myself in my own gym. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like the width of this mag grip. I either prefer the one that's a little bit wider or the one that is more narrow. This one's kind of in between, and I felt like when I was pulling, it was actually utilising a lot of my forearms and it wasn't really getting my lats as much. So I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't a huge fan of this mag grip. Right, so we're just gonna move on to biceps. And they've got one of these Prime bicep curl machines. So if you haven't used Prime kit before, it's really, really clever, because as you can see, it's got 3 different areas where you can load the weight. So what that actually does is it dictates in the movement where the load is in that kind of strength range. So you can either load it at the bottom end, the middle, or the top end of the movement. So it gives you a grid here where you want the load to be. So I quite like it even, but you can load it in different ranges of the movement, which is really, really cool. I've used some Prime kit in a different gym before, but I've never used this bit of kit as well. And Also something that's really good on here, if you come around this side, is if you look at the handles as well, not only do they pivot left and right, but this also pivots as well. So it doesn't kind of set you into a fixed position, because sometimes on these machines it can fix you in quite an uncomfortable position, and that's sometimes a downfall in set resistance kit. Whereas this is awesome because it gives you that mobility depending on obviously your biomechanics, where that grip position is going to be. So this is an awesome bit of kit.
No, did it die? Wait, did it die? Wait, did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Won't die. Did it die? Wait, did it die? Wait, did it die? My aunt think I'm perfect, I know I'm not. My mama be worried, I told her stop. They know I did drugs and think that I'm off. Little do they know I never could stop. My manager hate when I'm pulling up late. Back on my bullshit, she think it's a phase.
So this here is quite an underestimated bicep movement you don't see people doing these days. So when I'm actually doing this movement, I imagine that I'm on stage, my back's facing the judges, and I'm hitting a rear double bicep pose. And it's really important that it doesn't matter how heavy the weight feels, you do not let those elbows drop and come forward. You keep them out and back, and just imagine you're on stage going bam, have some of that back double bicep shot, judges. So the last movement we did for back and buys was some good old-fashioned seated dumbbell curls. So I actually quite like this angle because it actually makes my biceps look half decent. So well done, Lucy, for this angle. Dumbbells are actually really good. They were all personalised. I'm not sure what company they got them from, but they felt really, really nice. So I quite like the little details that this gym have done where I'm a bit weird where I like kind of colour coordination. So I like the fact they've got the brand on the dumbbells. I like the fact that although they've got a variety of different equipment, I do like the fact that, you know, they've sprayed it, they've got the upholstery green, the stitching's green, some of the fixture and fittings are green. It just feels like there's, you know, there's some effort that's been put into it to make it look really nice. And although it's not the biggest gym in the world, I imagine if it was really busy, I don't know what that would kind of be like for training. But because it wasn't that busy, it was absolutely perfect. We were able to get on everything straight away, so we didn't have any issues with that whatsoever.
JJ, what machine are you missing in your gym?
Calf machine. Right, so that concludes today's workout then. I thought I'd finish off just showing you a few clips of a few bits of equipment and a little bit more of a tour of the gym. So overall, I absolutely love this gym. I'll definitely be back 100%, especially like I said, to train legs, because some of the leg kit just looks absolutely sick. It's actually been a sports supplement shop for about 10 years. And then there's a little gym in the background that they've slowly built and built and built over time to obviously what you see now. And you can see there's some effort being put in, and you know the equipment's been hand selected. So yeah, really, really good. Really enjoyed it. Very welcoming. As you can see, great option for some supplements if you want to buy some supplements whilst you're there. But if you're in Weston, guys, check it out and subscribe.